Joining us now to break it down from an investment perspective, Laura Martin, Senior Internet and Media Analyst at Needham. Laura, we wanted you on to talk about Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas and your top 10 list, but we got so much news. I got to ask you about this. It seems like a really big deal for Apple and for Alphabet. What's your take?
So I think right now Wall Street is funding too many LLMs, and what's becoming clear is that Google is going to be one of the winners with its Gemini, both because its model is now raced ahead of OpenAI's model, but also because they've got this chip that's really efficient of their own. They're running a closed ecosystem. And remember, Brian, that Apple already gets $20 billion a year for exclusive search rights on the iOS devices. So essentially, this $1 billion in theory that Apple's going to give Google is just a reduction in the price that Google has to pay them for the $20 billion a year search exclusivity. But it does, I don't disagree with what Elon Musk quote you just put up. It really does concentrate power. But as you know, we ran Google's monopoly. The courts found that Google was a monopoly, and then they did nothing, didn't even really slap their hand. So, and the courts did not stop Google paying and iOS $20 billion a year for the exclusive search default rights. So I think it's a concentration of power, but the courts are saying it's fine. So they should keep going forward because these companies are worth more together than they are separately.
So in going forward, I mean, also here the big news is on the ChatGPT front. Do you think they've really, lost a lot of look, they have 900 million weekly users still, I understand. But Gemini seems to have really gained some ground quickly.
Yeah, and I would make this distinction between consumer and enterprise. Alphabet is doing a lot of work for the Defense Department. Apple is sort of like an enterprise relationship, not a consumer facing. My gut feel is that the security requirements for enterprise will be much more difficult. And therefore, my guess is Gemini sort of focuses more on enterprise first, and maybe it happens to win in consumer, but I think OpenAI's primary focus is consumer. But I think the money's bigger in enterprise.
I want to ask you about Meta, because there's a huge piece of news, I think, that kind of fell a little bit under the radar. Meta today, Facebook announcing it has hired Dina Powell-McCormick as president. Okay, so you think, well, very powerful ex-Goldman Sachs banker. That's great. Well, let me add a little layer to this, Laura, which I'm sure you have thought about. Dina Powell-McCormick is not only a super powerful and intelligent individual on her own, her husband is also one of 2 U.S. senators from the state of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is probably the most important energy state outside of Texas in the United States. Her husband has great sway there. Oh, and Mark Zuckerberg announcing earlier today that they want to produce tens or hundreds of gigawatts of power over the next number of years. I think this Dina Powell-McCormick hire is a massive foray into energy that's not getting a lot of attention. Have you thought about that at all?
I think it's an okay theory. My guess is she feels like she's a big enough piece of talent that if she actually felt like they were hiring her,
they are. No, they 100%. Goldman Sachs, super successful on her own right. I don't think it hurts that your spouse is a senator from one of the 2 states that arguably mean the most in energy in the United States, with an energy-friendly governor in Josh Shapiro.
I think great point. And the other point I'd add is that Meta, this is the second Trump administration hire. His general counsel he just hired was also ex-Trump administration from Trump's first term. So I do think there's a little political pivot going on here with Mark Zuckerberg, where he's trying to hire people that he knows Trump likes already.
And maybe that can finally get that. Wait, Laura, you're quick. You were not hot on Meta, right? Am I remembering correctly?
Correct. We have a hold on Meta.
Would this change your view at all now that they're beefing up in this way?
No, it definitely wouldn't. Because, the problem with if you're trying to hire somebody to get at somebody else, the power thing's a problem. I mean, It is a serious problem. Amazon's doing the best job because they have a lot of core competencies in physical logistics. But this power thing is really a gatekeeping factor. And this is a race. This is a land grab. So Amazon might win, not because it has a better anything, but it is better at infrastructure.
Well,